Hey guys, in this video I'll try to show you how to do more overall damage, more DPS, and I'll try to give you some tips about combat and how you should fight enemies, but mostly about how to increase your damage and attack stat. Let's just jump right into it. By the way, if you find this video helpful, I would really appreciate you liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Thank you. So first of all, you probably know that you should upgrade your weapons, especially DPS or those weapons that have good shatter or charge. I mean, for example, something like let me explain to you shatter and charge. Shatter is the stat that breaks shields. For example, King's weapon has an S tier shatter. This means out of the other weapons, King's weapon could shatter enemy shields faster. And for charge, Tsubasa has a very nice charge on the weapon, and you could get your ultimate more frequent and faster with Tsubasa's arrow. If you switch this weapon, for example, if I go to Tsubasa's weapon and do damage, as you can see, this white line, this adds up faster, for example, than, I don't know, Nemesis's weapon. Another thing is your resonance. Your resonance is really important. For example, I have the attack resonance. I have 2 DPS weapons, so I'm getting 10% more final attack damage. And in team play, it's even increased further, which is pretty damn good. So this is done with the weapons, but for matrices are basically artifacts from Genshin Impact. If you play Genshin Impact, you know there is artifact system, there is a set piece bonus. It's just a little bit different here. For example, there's 3-piece bonuses, and these are minor damage increase, like 6% elemental damage increase. It's not bad because it's a percentage, not a flat buff, but for example, on King's weapon, I've got 3-piece of this. It deals more flame damage. For example, on Nemesis, because it's volt, it does 6% more volt damage. And try to upgrade these. These have stats, of course. It's completely fine if you have only R or SR. You don't have any SSRs. It's fine. I got very lucky and got this. It's fine. You'll be okay. That's done with the matrices. Another thing is the suppressor. For the suppressor, you should upgrade this. You should upgrade as much as you can. Of course, you might reach this combat score or CS problem, which I will make a separate video, but you should increase this so you could upgrade it. And it gives you more attack, resonance, HP crit, everything that you need. For example, this is 211, next level, as you can see, it increases even further. And of course, you get a free artifact if you level it to the max. Yeah, this should help you a lot. Another thing is your backpack. In your backpack, you have equipment. Equipment is really important. It has a main stat or base stat which you cannot change, and it increases if you enhance it, or if you advance, if you add to its advancement. For example, this is 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. I do not recommend this for now. You should do it with SSR or SR equipment, but if you enhance it, it gives you more stat. And yeah, as I said, there is a base stat and there is a random stat. For example, this might be better than, I don't know, another piece that I have. For example, this belt piece has different random stats, as you can see. And you should try to aim for crit and frost attack or normal attack, flat attack, and elemental resistance isn't that good, but it's there, it's not bad. And yeah, that's it. another thing that is important for doing more damage is your gadgets or your relics. There is some defensive relics like shields and stuff. There is some utility relics like this hand cannon, and there are some offensive relics like missile barrage, magnetic storm, and there are of course SSR relics which are very good actually. And for offensive ones, there is a strange cube which you can do one puzzle with, and you can do even more damage. Missile barrage is good for doing damage. I will show you this in combat. And jetpack doesn't really do help in combat, but I usually equip it because it's useful. Yeah, magnetic storm is kind of niche. It's not bad. It doesn't always suck the enemies in. This jetboard is just for fun. Let me think of other ways to do more damage. Oh yeah, your combat capabilities is kind of important. In a combat situation, as you can see, use your 1 key. This does get a good amount of damage and it's free. Of course, there's a cooldown on it, and something like Tsubasa's weapon has a really low cooldown and a high charge. And as you can see, I have a good charge on my ultimate. But if I do an perfect dodge, if I could do a perfect dodge, let me see. Oh yeah, that's a perfect dodge. So I get my free ultimate. I do this. I try to build up another charge. Now I have another ultimate. So this could increase your damage even further, which is really important. And as you can see, King does a good shatter, and enemies' shields are now broken, and you can do even more damage. And you should of course sometimes look at the resistance. I will pull a picture on the screen. You can see that some enemies have resistance, for example volt resistance, so they take less damage from volt weapons. And always try to have a healer in your 3 weapon slots. For example, why Nemesis is so good, because it does good damage and she heals. Even maybe it's not as good as something like Coco or Staff of Scars, but it still is healing. Yeah, for example, this combination is not bad because it has a good charge weapon, good shadow weapon, a good healing weapon. And Samir is also really amazing, like in some sort of combos, because it also allows you to have the Volt Resonance, which is really good. Yeah. That's I forgot to use the barrage thingy, but yeah, you can use the barrage thingy to do more damage. And I think some do elemental and some do physical, like barrage does physical. Yeah, I hope this video helps you out, and I will see you guys in the next one. By the way, if you have any questions, any opinions, tell me in the comments. Thank you.